Do you know the real secret to a successful business? Creating your product, services, marketing, packaging, and pricing around the needs of a single person. Make your products and services so perfectly attuned to that person that they would never even consider going anywhere else. That's what an avatar is all about. It's a representation of your ideal customer. It's the person you want to sell to, help, and make happy. But what does that look like in practice? When you design your whole business around your ideal customer avatar, you become laser-focused on meeting their needs. Your goal is to be so perfectly attuned to what that person wants and desires that there's zero chance they would go anywhere else. Now you don't need to decide on which packaging design is best, because you just ask your avatar what would appeal to them. Product design becomes easier because you aren't trying to please everyone, you are just trying to really please a single person. Knowing where to focus your marketing is simple. What does your avatar use? If they aren't on Twitter, then don't have a Twitter account. If they are on TikTok, then you need to be on TikTok. To achieve this level of understanding of your avatar's needs, you need to make your avatar as real and detailed as possible. The more you know about them, the more effective your marketing efforts will be. So, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of creating your ideal customer avatar. Now, I know visualizing an avatar can be challenging. So, let's make it easier. Imagine someone you know who fits the description of your ideal customer, and then give them a new name to avoid awkwardness. For example, let's say her name is Sarah. She's a 32-year-old sales professional who's passionate about fitness and leading a healthy lifestyle. She's a mom of two, lives in a suburb, and is married to an accountant. If Sarah is the person most likely to buy your new high-protein vegan cheese product, make your business entirely about her. Here's a tip. Don't just include the information that you think is related to your business. Try to include as much detail about this person as possible. What music do they listen to? What do they like about that? What car do they drive? And why? Where do they normally shop? What do they like about those shops? You get the idea. The more you understand this person, the more you'll understand your avatar. To truly cater to your avatar, you need to identify what they need from your product. Ask the avatar what they dislike about similar products to yours, and what's worked well for them with similar products in the past. What's a deal breaker for them? In other words, what's something that will mean that they can't or won't buy a product? It may be something that you've never considered for yourself, such as the company has to pay above minimum wage to its employees or has to use recycled packaging. If you don't have a real person to ask, then get onto some forums or run a focus group of your avatars and ask. Until you find out this information, you don't know what might be an essential feature to include. Similarly, you may be missing something that your avatar finds really frustrating, but you've never considered before. In Sarah's case, she needs a high-protein vegan cheese that is convenient, tasty, and affordable. She wants to be able to enjoy it on the go, at work, or at home. Sarah also prefers buying in bulk and storing it in her freezer. She wants versatility, whether it's eating it with crackers in a sandwich or on its own. And let's not forget, the packaging needs to be fun and appealing to her kids. Knowing all of that, you might have to check that your cheese freezes and defrosts well without any impact to the texture or flavor. You might offer a bulk buy pack that's convenient to freeze. You might create a snack version of it that she can throw into a lunchbox. You can see how knowing your avatar's needs is crucial. To connect deeply with your avatar, you need to speak their language. When you understand their problem in their language, you can simply tell them how you are solving their problem in the same language. For example, if you make t-shirts and your avatar would say, "I don't like round neck t-shirts because they feel too tight around my neck," you would keep your marketing message really simple and say something like, "Fed up of t-shirts that feel too tight around your neck. Our Super V-neck t-shirts keep you feeling comfortable all day." That's going to appeal to our avatar because we are speaking their language, using their words, and directly addressing their problem. The single biggest thing that is going to decide whether they buy a t-shirt or not is how the neckline fits, so we address that right up front. Understanding your avatar's goals helps you align your business with their aspirations. Sarah's primary goal is to achieve a balanced and healthy lifestyle while staying fit. She wants to indulge in cheese without feeling guilty about it. Sarah also wants to enjoy cheese without compromising her health or ethics. So, keeping in mind your avatar's goals is vital for positioning your business as a solution that helps them achieve those goals. We want our products and services to be highly attuned to our avatar's lifestyle. How are they going to feel buying our product? Remember that different people value different things. Some people want value for money and will never buy something that looks extravagant. Other people just want the best of everything and won't buy something that looks cheap. How does your avatar see themselves? If we can lock into their identity, then we can design our product to match. For example, if your avatar sees themselves as an artistic, creative person, then designing a product to be no-nonsense and practical would completely mismatch to their identity. But if your product featured clever art design, was marketed in art magazines and sponsors art exhibits, now it's starting to align with their identity. Knowing your avatar's values allows you to align your business with what they truly care about. Much like when we talk about their goals and identity, their values will influence whether they purchase from you or not. Consumers are far more driven by personal values than ever before, so your business has to align with their expectations. If they value the environment, then you have to as well. But if they don't value the environment, and your packaging emphasizes that it uses recycled materials, what will that mean to them? For some people, it might be a nice addition, but for others, it might mean that they think that your product is inferior or overpriced. And messages about being cruelty-free might be extremely important to some people, but be regarded as under-tested products for other people. Locally sourced products will appeal to many people, but may put others off if they assume it makes it more expensive. For some people, the more packaging you use, the less they will want to buy a product because they see it as wasteful. But for other people, beautiful packaging will be appealing or reassure them that the product is worth protecting. So make sure that your product values align with the values of your avatar. Remember, just because something sounds good to you doesn't mean that it will have the same meaning to your ideal client. To reach your avatar effectively, you need to know where they hang out, both in real life and in virtual space. Are they on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Or are they more likely to be on Threads or TikTok? Because if they're on it, you need to be on it. In fact, it's the only social media presence you need. There's no point spending time on a Twitter account if your avatar is on TikTok. If anything, they might see it as an indication that your business isn't aligned with them. The same goes for real life. What books or magazines are they reading? Where do they spend their time? Are they working from home or in the office? Do they go to a particular brand of gym? Are their kids privately educated or not? Again, this is not just about knowing where to spend your marketing budget and effort. It's about ensuring that your message matches their lifestyle. Now that you have all the information about your avatar, it's time to put it to use. Design your business 100% around their needs and preferences. You might worry that this will put other people off, but in reality, if your avatar is a good one, then it'll be close enough to your potential customers that they'll find it appealing too. It's about finding your niche and smashing it so hard that no one can be in any doubt who your product or service is for.